Truth and integrity, equality and community, simplicity, peace. These are the fundamental values of Quaker belief. Founded in England in the 17th century, the Quaker community is also known by its original name, the Religious Society of Friends, or simply Friends. The core Quaker principles are the foundation for Olney Friends School, located in the picturesque Appalachian foothills of eastern Ohio. First founded in 1837, Olney Friends School offers a 4-year college preparatory academic program that places as much emphasis on developing character as on developing intellect.
I'm often asked the question about how students learn the Quaker values that we promote here. And our values grow out of the concept that there is God in every person. The values that we promote are honesty and integrity, respect for the individual, nonviolence, and simplicity.
The school's academic program is supplemented by community service and promotes social responsibility. 5 days out of each school year, Olney students forego scheduled classes and activities to perform community service. Olney's academic program has been specifically designed to prepare students for the rigors of college. Through a healthy equilibrium of collaboration and individual work, students are instilled with a desire to learn more. Students at Olney are made to feel safe to express themselves, and they're encouraged to take risks and challenge themselves.
First of all, the humanities program is much different than what most schools have because we integrate English or literature and history in the same program. You end up with students who get, I think, a much richer contextual base for what they're learning. So when they're learning history, they can learn it through literature that happened during the same time period. Or when they're studying a classic novel or a work of literature, they're getting the historical context so that they can understand that work and place it in its historical context. I think it makes the learning of the novel and the history stand out a little more. A lot of the Quaker roots of the school and the emphasis on contemplation and silence, but also on being supportive of each other, works its way into the classroom quite a bit. I don't know that there's as much room for quiet or reflection and discussion in other schools. I think there's a pressure on filling that silence, and I don't know that that necessarily happens in classrooms here. I think the students are more comfortable with that silence and reflection. Socially, it's the supportive atmosphere that the students provide for one another. You see it a lot at the big gym exhibition right before spring break. You see it on outdoor ed trips. You see it in sports, which are, I think, much more cooperative than they are competitive. And I think that emphasis on group work, both in the classroom and out of the classroom, separates this school from other schools.
As in the Quaker tradition, Olney fosters an atmosphere of tolerance and celebrates the beauty of diversity. The student body is comprised of diverse international religious, social, and economic backgrounds. In any given school year, at least a dozen countries are represented.
I've really benefited from the emphasis on acceptance and equality. Everyone's embraced for who they are, and it doesn't matter whether you come from different economic backgrounds or cultural backgrounds. We're all considered equals and valued as individuals. Also, the process of actually learning is really stressed in our classes. The letter grade that you receive at the end of the quarter is so not important in comparison to what you've taken away from the unit or lesson. The teachers encourage interaction within students and discussion and trying to compete against yourself and reaching your potential rather than competing against everyone else.
Through the work program at Olney Friends School, students learn the value of useful work and gain a sense of accomplishment. Students take turns cleaning the main building and the dorms, take on dish crew cleanup after every meal, and work in the garden and the greenhouse. In the evening, after study hall, students retire to their dorms, each a community within itself. Both the boys' and girls' dorms are staffed with 3 adults each who oversee dorm life.
The dorm life is a challenge sometimes. We have girls from all over the country who are all ages from 13 to 18. So we are try to make it as much like a family and like living at home as we can. So we get together on Sunday nights and at parlor meeting and sort of talk about how our day's gone, how our weeks are going, and what our best thing about our week was and the worst thing. And we try to make it as much like living at home as we can. We have a full kitchen where the girls can sign out of meals and cook their own dinners and eat together. And there are laundry facilities in the dorms. They take care of their own laundry and things. And they're responsible for keeping the dorm clean and a good and healthy environment for all of us.
By celebrating intellectual discipline, provoking questions of moral conscience, and nurturing skills of community living, Olney Friends School prepares students for a world of responsible living in all areas of their lives. To learn more about Olney Friends School, please call toll-free at 800-303-4291 or visit them on the web at www.olneyfriends.org.